Allow individuals to live your life when God does so. Allow individuals to live your life when God does so. One thing you must realize is that friends you may have had in the past may come and go. It's possible that you won't be able to interact with others anymore. You anticipated them to stick around, yet they may have abandoned you. And you wonder why. You must comprehend that we serve a God who is orderly. He doesn't let things happen just because you want them to. He's always looking out for his creation's best interest. Things happen for a reason, he says. Ecclesiastes 3 verses 1 to 6. To everything there is a season and a time for everything under the heaven. Every purpose under the heaven has a season and a time. There is a time to get and a time to lose, a time to save and a time to spend. As a result, we can have faith in God's plan since he knows exactly what he's doing. He isn't a God of coincidences. He is well intentioned, well prepared, and well prepared. So people may be removed from your life by God because they are needed elsewhere. I understand that this may be tough to comprehend, especially if that person was a wonderful person or a romantic partner. But keep in mind that God has a plan for everyone's life, including yours. So if someone isn't right for you, or the timing isn't right, God may remove them from your life. I understand that God may or may not decide to unite the two of you in the future. At the end of the day, God sees the beginning, and we may wonder why God will let a perfect guy or woman to live your life. But God knows who we are, and he will only allow things in our lives to happen if they are in line with his plan. And we can only see what others allows us to see. Nevertheless, God sees the heart. He is privy to everyone's private thoughts and talks regarding us. God is the only one who knows how much we can take. As a result, he may remove some from our life solely to keep us safe. We wouldn't lose them if their absence provides us serenity. However, God has a reason for allowing people to live our lives, and we may trust that he will replace them with something better. It has nothing to do with you why some individuals have turned against you and gone away from you for no apparent reason. It's because God has taken them away from you, and because they can't go where he's leading you next, they will simply obstruct your progress because they've already served their purpose in your life. So let them go and keep forward, because something bigger is on the way. You must believe that things happen for a reason and that people change. You believe lies, so that you may live. Learn to let go when things go wrong, so that you can appreciate them when they go right. As a result, you learn to trust no one but yourself. And good things and good people sometimes fall apart in order for better things and people to fall together. It could be a friend, a companion, a fiancé, or a fiancé, or a husband. Just give thanks to God for those shut doors. Thank Him for refusing to let you settle for less than the finest, and He redirects you to something better every time you think you'll be rejected from something excellent. So instead, pray that He gives you peace, especially you are frustrated. That He gives you strength, especially when you are weak. That He gives you the strength to keep going, especially when you are told no. Thank you, sir. Instead of teaching you that saying no is just the first step towards a bigger and better yes, I'm going to educate you that saying no is just the first step towards a bigger and better yes. So don't be concerned about the people God takes away from your life. He overheard discussions you didn't, saw things you couldn't, and took actions you wouldn't. So while you may think you know individuals, God knows their hearts. And He is aware of everyone's intentions towards you. And this is why God works in the background. And He will finally remove these disloyal individuals from your life. People are placed in your life for a reason, and they are removed for a better one. As a result, when you look back down memory lane, you will notice that once you push the unimportant people from your life, positive things began to happen for you. And you know that it wasn't just a fluke. There will be people from your past who try to reconnect with you. But be cautious, since God has already revealed who they are. God does not provide you with the people you desire. He provides you with the individuals you require. He provides you with the people you require to help you become the person you were created to be. So don't be too hard on yourself for the individual God has taken away from your life. Don't be too hard on yourself because of your ex. Don't beat yourself up over your spouse, your friend, or your career. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't. He's carefully positioned someone in your future. If you remain faithful, you will cross paths with that person, and it will not be by chance. It won't happen by chance. It will be a divine encounter. I want you to understand that God purposefully placed that person in your life. If God wants to bring someone into your life, He will find a way to do so. You won't have to do anything to make it happen. No one realizes that God is truly placing individuals in your life and removing the ones that aren't right. So don't argue with Him about it. He's putting obstacles in your way, things that will improve the outcome. So always have faith in God that when certain doors close, they do so in your favor. And keep in mind that God will never take something away from you without intending to replace it with something better. So even if you give it your all, you won't be good enough for the wrong person. Even if you are at your worst, the proper person will value you. You must let go of people because everyone in your life is meant to be a part of your trip, and not everyone is meant to stay until you finish. I'd like you to realize that you will never be able to mature. This is like an agreement If you are concerned of losing folks during the process, an old connection don't always belong in new seasons. It isn't always the people who change. It is the mask that's come undone. And in certain circumstances, those people are simply meant for the future. Or they are meant for the future, but not for the present. I understand how difficult it is. I understand how difficult it is for you. But guess what? Now is the time for God to show you how to let go of people, so that it will be easier for you if you meet such folks, or if you meet people who require your assistance in that field. So I'm asking you to let go of these folks today. It's possible that some of them aren't out for people. Some of them are out for people, but the most of the time they aren't even bad people, but they aren't good for your destiny. They may not be harmful to you, but they could be detrimental to your destiny. Keep that in mind. Not everyone will be able to accompany you to your destination. I pray that God grants you the discernment to recognize those in your present who belong there, those who should be in your past, and those who should be in your future. And I pray that you do the same. Don't be frightened to let go of people. Don't be scared to give someone space if they need it. The longer you stay, the worse it will become. I'm sure some of us are currently listening to this. You and I both know that since a certain person entered your life, you haven't made any reasonable progress. You are aware that you haven't made any meaningful progress since a particular person has remained in your life. So what exactly are you up to? So what are you waiting for? This is the deadline for receiving a confirmation if you've been waiting. This is your acknowledgement. Remove them from the equation. According to the Bible, you should lay aside all burdens and signs that easily beset us. Some people are not naturally sinful, but some are weeds. They will make you sluggish. So what does the Bible have to say about this? They should be set off. Take them off. Drop them, okay? I'm seeing you grow. I see you moving at a breakneck pace. I see you moving at a breakneck pace. Only if you can get rid of this extra weight. God's blessing is on you. If you like this clip, please share, comment, and subscribe to our motivational channel for more videos. Peace out.